coming from, we'll call it the AT. We're not necessarily on the AT yet. There's a sign back there behind me that says Bear Mountain Trail. What we're doing is we are hiking from a road into the Massachusetts, Connecticut state line via the Bear Mountain Trail. And so we're going to go there. And we're going to see the state line, and then there's a section of the AT that everybody talks about. So where it says that the river trail runs right down a river or adjacent a river, and there's a couple waterfalls. So we're hoping to see some of that. So for now, Dogtag out. Oh, by the way, it's July 21st. July 21st. All right. For now, Dogtag. Okay, dog tag here. Yep, I'm back on the AT. See the white blaze? Da, 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 da. So if we went the opposite direction from us, we'd be going to Bear Mountain. And they say that from here, it's a pretty good climb. Just from the first 100 yards, I would say they're right. And but we're going this way because they say that there's rivers and waterfalls. So we're gonna go that way for a little while. Oh, the Massachusetts border on the trail of the AT. That's the most important thing. So that's where we're headed, and me and Silverback. And you can see he's got his bug net on. I probably should, but
top of the morning.
Yes, yeah, there you go. So you know, we're just healing and hiking.
Yes.
What a great term. Healing and hiking. Yes. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So within a week or so, we should maybe be back to hiking full sections, and instead of this out and back thing. But we're gonna go out, back, come back, and then walk the maybe 5/10 of a mile back to the car from here. But for now, dog tag's out. Okay, dog tag here. Look, state line for Massachusetts. We're into our next state. I think we determined this is number 10, state 10 on the trail yesterday. So yeah, we're good to go. So we're gonna continue to move north from here because we're gonna go check some of the scenery out, and then we'll go from there and see. Okay, dog tag here. We are at a campsite in it's Sages Ravine. Sages Ravine. The young man sitting over here, this is Saw Dog. He is one of the Massachusetts trail runners, and he just had checking this area out and keeping us all right. And the other thing you notice is the platforms that we start seeing those as we've moved north. In some of these campsites where they put these platforms up and you get to set your tent and maybe get one of your first flat spots on the trail. So, or it could be a dance platform for certain people. So, but for now, dog tag's out, and thank you again, Saw Dog, for what you do. We appreciate it, man. Your trail is doing awesome. So, dog tag out. think I would be in that water. That pond, that little pool there is probably about 4 or 5 feet deep. Be a nice place to cool off at. So hiking through this Sages Ravine, that's where we're hiking, and that's part of the pool, one of the things. So just really cool. Dogtag out. Alright, Dogtag here, and you know how much I love trail magic, and we came up here to the picnic area where we're supposed to meet the tramily, and look, there's a young man standing right there. His name's Snoopy. And were you a through hiker?
I'm a section hiker.
He's a section hiker, and the young lady is next to him. She didn't want to be in the camera because she's not a hiker, but she's a trail magic person, so we made her get in the video. But they're doing
Magic Doritos.
They're doing Massachusetts Mexican food. So so I got a cheese quesadilla, which is pretty healthy. He's also doing bean burritos and everything. And when Sour Patch and Mosey and them get here, they got beer for them. So you know, me and Silverback, we don't do the alcohol thing, but it's nice. We want to thank them for what they're doing. So I don't know, I'll back up here a little bit so you can actually see. They actually do have a table and everything set up, and catching a few hikers and giving some love back to the trail. So for now, Dogtag out. Okay, Dogtag up here on what we think is Mount Everett. Not Everest, Mount Everett. They say it's the second highest spot in Massachusetts. And so Silverback and myself are up here. And I think we might walk just a little bit further just to make sure we're on top. But this looks like it's above everything. We can't see through the trees, so we're not 100% sure. So for right now, Dogtag's out. Okay, Dogtag here. As you can see, we are officially on the summit now. Goes to show, when in doubt, go that extra little mile in life. You might be surprised what you can get in the end. And there's maybe another 50 yards up the trail. And up here is the remnants of an old fire tower. It says it was here until the year 2002. And I don't know if you can see there. I think you can see that one. But there was an old fire tower up here. You really can't see much because of all the foliage. And the only way that you'd be able to see it is if you were up in a fire tower. So now they don't have a fire tower, so all you get to see is the foliage. So for now, Dogtag's out. Dogtag's here. We had trail magic before we went to Everett. We've had trail magic when we come back. And look, for you that are partakers, the ultimate trail magic. So pretty cool. But I'm going to partake in just good old-fashioned trail magic. Grandma's double chocolate chip cookies. So for now, Dogtag needs to get ready to go because I hear there's an ice cream blaze that we have to go check out. And, you know, all is good. So for now, Dogtag out. Okay, Dogtag here. Back on the AT. It's July 22nd, and we are headed southbound to Jug End Crossing. They say it's about a 14+ mile walk today, and it's going to be my longest in several weeks. So might take it slow, but we'll see, you know. And for now, Dogtag out.
You said that the road to happiness was long and winding. You said that the forest would get dark, and that the ground could shift here upon this hill we're climbing. No matter how close we get, we're still so far. But I trust we'll find the clearing. I'm trusting the trail. No matter what we're feeling, there's one way we can't fail. Let's just keep hiking. Let's plant our feet. Let's just keep hiking. Keep hiking with me. Hold my hand, baby. Keep hiking with me. You said the road up to success was an impossible test unless we had some sort of map. And I could feel it in my chest just as our feet begged us to rest. I think this just might be the end of that. But I said I trust we'll find the clearing. I'm trusting the trail. No matter what we're feeling, there's one way we can't fail. Let's just keep hiking. Let's plant our feet. Let's just keep hiking. Keep hiking with me. Hold my hand, baby.
Well, hello. Good morning from Dogtag on the AT. I don't know if you can see it behind me back there, right in this area here. This place I call Ice Gulch. Said that sometimes there's snow left over from winter down in there. I'm not going to go check it and see if there is. I don't see any, but the trail heads up that stuff. So Dogtag needs to keep moving so he can get his miles in today. So it's great to be back walking longer days. Today is by far going to be my longest day since my surgery. I think we're doing 15. So far everything feels good. Not complaining, you know. Why complain? Ain't nothing I can do about it out here other than walk. So, but Mass has definitely been a different kind of walking. A lot of conifers in this area, so a lot of pine needles and stuff on the trail, which makes the trail, when it's dirt, makes it a little bit easier for walking. But you know, Rocksylvania is not the only place on the AT that has rocks. I think every state has its own section of rocks. So for now, Dogtag's gonna move on and keep walking. And the temperature's perfect today. It's in the 70s right now. I'm sure it's going to get a little warmer, but it's all good. You know, I'm still on the trail. A lot of people are still surprised that I'm out here. So for now, dog tag out. Little dog tag here up on the AT, and these are the things that I miss the most when I wasn't able to walk and climb the mountains. Is even though you hate climbing, but when you get up here, and not the greatest of views, but you know, hey, I do get to see the valley. So for now, dog tag out, gonna continue to move on. Well, dog tag here, up on a view, so I have to share it with you all. And of course, some of the trees block some of the view, but you get to see a nice view of Massachusetts. So it's evident that there was a recent fire in this area. A lot of burnt wood, but it looks like they did a good job of making a stop up here because it didn't just totally destroy everything. So kudos to you woodland firefighters. But looks like I have a down going, and they say I'm going through some rocks. So I'm gonna go slow and steady, and we'll get there. For now, dog tag out. Okay, dog tag here. I know that doesn't look that bad, but coming down that, pretty rough. Very slow for me. But it's probably about 75 feet up. Doesn't look like that. It looks relatively slow here, but it is pretty rocky. Maybe if I walk closer, it'll give you more of a realization of what this section of the trail was. So you see the blaze there, and the camera is being held perpendicular to the trail, so but the trail goes right up there. You see the white blaze behind me. I think there's another one further up, but interesting. Dog tag out.
Yes.
Where's that?
Gently,
Oh,
gently,
my goodness,
gently.
look. I got cornfield trail magic.
Gently. All right, man.
Dogtag has arrived. I'm gonna take. Okay, Dogtag here. I am in Sheffield, Massachusetts. There's this wonderful trail magic that they do Monday through Saturday here, and they're just awesome. And look, no, I think she's bringing me. Look at this. She's bringing me 2 hamburgers. Oh, my God. Oh, and a hot dog. Holy moly! Look at this. True trail magic. True trail magic. And you know, it's interesting because you're back here in the back 40 of a farm field, and they make you work for it. You have to walk like 3/10 of a mile down the farm field to get here. But I'm gonna break for now because I got to eat my food. So for now, Dogtag out. Okay, Dogtag's here. Look at these beautiful ladies here. These are true trail angels, and they provided us trail magic, and they've been doing it all day. It's 3 o'clock. I got here last. So,
And I'm not a lady.
oh, yeah. You all know who Silverback is. So, hey, Dogtag out.